you want more success, then you just have to work harder. You need to put in the hours. You need to do as much as you can. You need a book, you need a funnel, you need online products, you need messenger bots, you need everything set up, and you need everything automated. You need to have different offerings for different avatars at different price points. You need to be efficient, you need to work hard, you need to hustle if you want more success. Can we all agree?
Well, actually, pal, I'm not too sure anymore.
What?
Yeah, I'm not too sure anymore.
But Pete, we've got this whole script that we wrote all about like how to hustle and how to work harder. Like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, I've been doing my research, and it got me thinking. It's actually this mentality that's causing people to fail even harder, not to have the success that they deserve. See, the reason why people aren't having these bigger and better and faster successes is because they're trying to do all the things. They're trying to do absolutely everything, and instead, what's actually happening is that they're spreading themselves so ridiculously thin and oversubscribing themselves so much that they can't actually do anything particularly well. It's all just average. Stop watching this video. Literally stop if this isn't you.
That doesn't sound sensible.
No, I got this. So you want to start making money online, right? So you start thinking about your digital products or your membership site or something like that, and then you start getting all excited and you map it out and you get all excited and you're like, woo! But then you realize you want some extra credibility, right? So then you need a book, obviously, because that's like massive credibility. So you start writing a book, you start to map out all the chapters. Then the next month comes around and you hear all about chatbots and the amazing reach that you can get with them and the open rates and how much more money you could make and how many more conversions you could get on your website. So you need to put the book aside and maybe just need to add a chatbot to your website just right now. So you start learning how to create chatbots, and then what's happening at the same time? Well, oh my god, there's a speaking gig that you could potentially get. So you want to pitch for that. So then you start writing a pitch, start thinking about topic ideas. You really want that speaking gig, you apply for that speaking gig. But oh, in the meanwhile, you still want to be creating that digital product because that's where you want your income to come from, right? So you keep going and you keep building that digital product, but maybe it's a little bit on the back burner because you're also trying to write the book. So you got that chapter 1 done, you got the intro well done, but oh my god, you've got some bot subscribers now? Well, you should probably send something out to those bot subscribers, otherwise they'll get bored and uninterested, and that's not good. So you need to send something out to them, but oh my god, you've got the speaking gig, we've got the speaking gig, we need to think about what we're going to say, and we need to practice and we need to do some research on, and maybe we need to cast perfectly designed, and oh my god, we've got all this stuff, and at the same time you're still creating that digital product, and your time just gets split and split and split, and it goes on and on and on. You become oversubscribed. Eventually your time is just filled with all this stuff that you think you need to be doing, but actually you really don't.
Alright, I think
I'm not done yet. So if you want success, you need to think about all these things that you're doing that are filling up your time, and you need to stop doing them so that you can just do one thing remarkably well at a time that will get you results. Now, if you're familiar with those, Andrew and Pete, then you'll know that we have the 90-10 rule for getting bigger results with your content marketing. But we think the same rule applies for your business as a whole. The 90-10 rule states that you should be spending 90% of your efforts doing just one thing remarkably well and 10% doing other things and experimenting. You will have so much more time if you just stop doing all this other stuff that you think you need to be doing, and actually, you really don't. If you stop spreading yourself thin, then you will see greater results from the thing that you actually focus on with that 90%, because it's more focused. For example, how quickly do you think you could write a book if you truly just stopped doing absolutely everything else? If you just stopped it all and just did one thing, if you were to write a book right now, how long do you think it would actually take you? We meet so many people that have been writing a book for like 5 years, and it never happens because they're always trying to do all these other things. Our books take us less than 6 weeks to complete from start to finish because we're not doing anything else in that time. We're just 100% focused. Now, do you see the power of the 90-10 rule and how effective that could be? Now, this doesn't mean that you can't do more in future and writing a book's the only thing you can ever do. No, you can create those digital products. You can create those chatbots, but you can't do it all at the same time. Just focus 90% of your efforts into doing just one thing at a time until you reach the goal for that one thing. So don't try and have 10 amazing products. Don't try and have 10 different niches. Don't have 10 different service offerings. Just have one till you've reached the potential of that one. If we only did just one thing at a time, we would achieve so much more. So why is it that we get distracted? Why is it that we think we have to be doing all these things? Why is it that we procrastinate on doing just one thing? Why do we come up with all these excuses to not get things done? If you want to know more about that and how we can overcome this procrastination and spreading ourselves too thin, then let us know in the comments if you think that would be a good idea for a video for us to do. And if so, we'll get one done. But for now, what we want you to do is just focus down and apply the 90-10 rule to everything that you do, not just your content. So yeah, I don't really agree with the whole hustle mentality, basically. I think we should just apply the 90-10 rule.
Alright then, I think that's me told, and I feel like we've run out of time. Cheers, Pete. Thanks for that. We've been Andrew, although not much in this video. He's been Pete. If you've enjoyed more of Pete's rants, then please subscribe. Some may be coming up. I may get a word in next time, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.